written by Sayyid Muhammad Sa'id al-Rawi al-Baghdadi rahimahullah ta'ala. He wrote a book on the scholarly families in Baghdad. Tarikh al-Usar al-Ilmiya fi Baghdad. He was born in the year 1882, passed away in the year 1936. Great scholar of Baghdad. And al-Rawi family, he wrote a book on the scholarly family. His own family, there are members of his own family who were also teachers of our grandchildren, al-Rawi family. This was a great Usra Ilmiya. He was a great scholar of this family. He narrates this story when he talks about Sayyid Salman and Naqib in his book. And this last story, then I'm going to end it. He says that when I visited Istanbul, he said, I visited Istanbul and I met someone. And I talked about Ghaus Pak radiyallahu ta'ala, Sayyid Salman and Naqib, that the Turks have great respect. Even the Sultan himself has great respect for the descendants of Ghaus Pak radiyallahu ta'ala. I met somebody, and as I was talking to him, he told me a story which he witnessed with his own eyes. He says, let me tell you a story which I witnessed with my own eyes. He says, there was a time, it was a special occasion. You see, in the Ottoman era, what used to happen is on days of Eid, or if it was the annual day when the Sultan was born, these special occasions, the Sultan would sit in a large hall. He would have his arsh, his throne. He would sit there. There would be two doors at the end. The ministers, wazara, other officials, they would come to greet the Sultan. There used to be a specific time. Sultan would be sitting. Each person would come through one door. And the custom was this, that where the Sultan was sitting on that throne, there would be a cloth suspended from that chair that he was sitting on, that arsh. It would go to the ground, suspended with golden threads, and the people one by one would come to greet the Sultan. They would kneel down, they would hold that cloth, kiss that cloth, go past the Sultan and out of the other door. This was a custom. The Sultan would only stop ulama from kneeling down and kissing. All other ministers, officials, they would do. Sultan would never allow any alim to kneel down. This would happen. This person who narrates the story to the author, Sayyid Muhammad Sa'id al-Rawi al-Baghdadi, he says that this person said, on one of those occasions I was present. And according to the custom, the ministers, officials, they're coming. Then, during that time, Sayyid Salman al-Naqib was also in Istanbul. And he came to greet Sultan Abdul Hamid As-Sani. When Sayyid Salman al-Naqib entered into the first door, and the eyes of Abdul Hamid As-Sani fell on Sayyid Salman al-Naqib. Sayyid Salman al-Naqib gets up, forgets his throne, rushes towards Sayyid Salman al-Naqib, meets him, and then they walk out of the gathering. All these people, the one narrating the story says, they all started talking. They started, what? They say they all knew that this is the Naqib al-Ashraf of Baghdad. But they said, the Sultan, we've never seen him stand up from his arsh, from his throne, go and meet someone. We've never seen him yaqumo, stand up when people come to meet him. And this person is Naqib al-Ashraf of Baghdad. We have Naqib al-Ashraf of Istanbul, and Sultan Abdul Hamid As-Sani has never stood up for him. The person narrating the story, he says, when I heard these people, when I heard them, the words are, Lamma ra'aytu ajabahu. When I heard them considering this very strange, qultu lahum, I said to them, Anna Sultan innama qama lihaza. the Sultan did stand up for Sayyid Salman al-Naqib. La li'annahu Naqibu Ashraf Baghdad. Not because he is Naqib al-Ashraf of Baghdad, bal li'annahu ibn Shaykh Abdul Qadir al-Jilani Quddisa Sirruhu. The only reason Sayyid Abdul Hamid al-Thani stood up for him is not because he's Naqib al-Ashraf of Baghdad, because he is the son of Abdul Qadir al-Jilani. That's the reason Abdul Hamid al-Thani stood up.
Nare Takbir, Nare Risalat, Nare Haidari, Nare Ghausiyya.
All of the Turks, when they heard this and became aware that he is the son of Abdul Qadir al-Jilani, فَأَطْرَقَ الْكُلُّ رُؤُوسَهُمْ إِجْلَالًا وَإِحْتِرَامًا لِذِكْرِ اسْمِ عَبْدِ الْقَادِرِ. All of them, أَطْرَقَ رُؤُوسَهُمْ, they lowered their heads, إِجْلَالًا وَإِحْتِرَامًا, in honoring the name of Abdul Qadir. وَوَضَعُوا أَيْدِيَهُمْ عَلَى صُدُورِهِمْ, and they placed their hand on their chest. وقالوا حقيوار حقيوار يعنون أن له حقا في ذلك. They said حقيوار حقيوار, and the Musannif, he says what this means in their language is أن له حقا في ذلك. He is surely deserving of this respect and honor that the Sultan of the Ottoman Empire rushes towards him, forgets his throne and goes and meets him. These are Mashayikh of our tradition. These were people who were kings of not this world, they were kings of another world. This world meant nothing to them. And all the leaders, the kings, the officials, the ministers of this world had to come at their doors. This is the tradition we come from. Allah